Hello everyone, so today's video I'm going to be doing testing Primark makeup. So I was in Primark the other day and I thought I would pick up some bits to do this video because the makeup there is very cheap, because that shop is a cheap shop. It's a really good shop, like some of the clothing there are really nice. But I thought I would try the makeup because I never actually have before and see if it's actually worth buying. Now I tried to get a full face. Some things I couldn't get, like I couldn't get primer or eyeliner, and I didn't get powdered bronzer either because they had like a shimmer brick or something and it just wasn't what I was looking for, so I didn't pick that up. I got like a contour stick instead. So if you want to see how well this makeup works, then keep on watching the video. So for foundation I picked up a stick because all of the liquid foundations they had were like either orange or really dark. They had like no light ones, and even in the sticks this was like the only pale one left. So this is in the shade Porcelain and it's broken. I didn't realise at the time. This is completely broken now. It won't roll back down, but we're just going to use it like this. So I'm just going to pop it all over my face and see how it does. And I didn't buy any brushes, so I'm just going to use my ordinary brushes. And I have already moisturised my face. Ooh. Oh god. Right off the bat, this is very thick. And it feels quite like gritty. I'm going to use my retaining sponge to blend that in. The colour seems like an alright colour, to be honest with you. Quite difficult to blend. I feel like I'm pressing really hard. I don't know whether that's because it's a stick or not. To be honest though, the coverage is quite decent. So now that it's on, I can say that the colour is a good colour for me anyway. It's got good coverage, but it feels very thick and heavy. Like I can feel it on my face. It feels like I've got a lot of cake on in a way. And that's kind of not something you want in a foundation. And it's really sunk into my pores, like really badly. Like up close it looks awful. On camera it probably doesn't, but up close it really doesn't look great. For a £2 foundation, the coverage is really, really nice. I probably wouldn't use it again though because it feels quite sticky as well, even though I will set it down with powder. So I picked up a powder and I picked up the mattifying pressed powder in the shade Porcelain. This was also £2. So it just looks like this, has a little mirror in it. And I'm just going to pop that on with a normal powder brush. In fact, I'm going to get a clean powder brush because that was quite dirty.
This is supposed to be mattifying. So we'll see how well that does.
See, right now my skin isn't feeling that great. I can really feel both of the products on. Like it just, back with that cake, it just feels so cakey. Powder's actually okay, like it has matted me down, but it's also kept like a natural kind of shine to it, so it doesn't look too dry and matte. But again, up close it's all gone into my pores and stuff and doesn't look too great up close. So next, I wasn't able to pick up a powdered bronzer, so I picked up this Instant Fix concealer crayon and it's in the shade Espresso. So it's this brown shade, perfect for contour. So I'm going to put that like where I would normally bronze, not specifically trying to contour, but just bronze really. So yeah.
So again, I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend that in.
It's quite difficult to blend. I really feel like I'm like pushing the product. And it's left me a bit orange, I think. Like, if I was to use a contour stick, I'd probably use a more cool toned one, but they didn't really have one. So it's given me a bronze, but it's kind of just left, I feel like there's like a harsh, a noticeable line where it's been. And it was super difficult to blend. Like I don't like how this blends at all. This crayon I believe was £2, so don't really like this at all. For highlighter, I picked up a stick highlighter as well because I didn't really have any powdered ones. This looks pretty decent. I've swatched it. It comes with a lot of product. This was £2.50. This was the most expensive product I bought, I think. And it's just the Glow highlighter stick in Champagne Glow. They had like 3 other shades. So I'm just going to pop this where I would normally put it. So on top of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow on my nose. I'm not sure if it's mixing very well with the foundation. So actually that's giving me a pretty decent glow. It's a very natural glow. I feel like that's kind of how it is with cream products. I would definitely use that again, but you know me, I'm more of a intense highlight kind of girl. But that's actually really pretty. Like I'm genuinely going to use that. This is a good highlighting stick. Then I also picked up a blusher, and this is just the high pigmented blusher in the shade Adored. This was £1.50, and the colours are really, really pretty, so I'm interested to see if it is pigmented. Yeah, that's really pigmented. I feel like a lot of cheap blushes are really pigmented always. I don't know why that is. Oh yeah, I really like that. So that is my skin, and overall it looks okay from a distance. Up close it doesn't look as nice, but I would go out wearing this. So next for eyes, so I'll do eyebrows first. I picked up this 3-in-1 brow precision pencil and powder, and this was £2, and it's in the shade Dark. They only had 3 shades, and this one was the one that matched me the closest, so I picked that one up. And basically it's got a spoolie in one end, a pencil in the other, and then it's got like a powder thing in the middle. So I'm interested to try that. So I'm going to start off with the pencil. I've done the outline, and I'm going to fill it in with the powder, I think, because I haven't really tried powders before. So just like a separate little brush. I'm just going to run that through my eyebrow. I feel like the colour isn't really an exact match at all. It's good, but I'm just not sure that personally for me that I like it very much. So I think I am... It's kind of got everywhere. At the front especially. I'm actually really impressed with this product. That has done really, really well. I'm just going to do this brow off camera. So this eyebrow won't be too good because I'm not very good at doing that eyebrow. Never have been. And I just want to make a point about the powder / foundation. I've realised it just, because I was kind of touching my face when I was doing my brows, it still feels, like, it doesn't feel set at all. It feels like I can wipe this with my hand, it's just going to come straight off. And I'm sure that probably will happen. So this is sort of made me less shiny, but it hasn't set the foundation at all. I don't know if it's because of the consistency of the foundation or what, but it hasn't really done very much. Then for eyes, I picked up this palette, and it is the PS Bronze Shadow and Shade palette, and this was £4, and it actually looks so pretty. And I've swatched some of these shadows and they look pretty decent, so I'm not going to be using the blue today, but it is a really gorgeous shade. I think I'm just going to do a really nice natural looking eye look. But I'm first going to start off with like this light brown shade. There seems to be a lot of fallout in the pan, but we'll see how it does when it's on the eye. So I'm going to pop this in my crease. That is a really pretty colour. Like, the pigment is not bad at all. And there actually isn't any fallout when I actually put it on. And there's just like quite a bit in the pan. It's a really pretty shade though. I really do like this. It's blended really nicely as well. Then I'm going to go in with a darker colour and see how that blends. So with the dark brown at the top of the palette. That one has a similar consistency. I'm going to pop that in my crease as well, just to darken it up. This one's a tiny bit harder to blend, but I kind of always find that with dark colours, I don't know why. Then for the lid, I'm going to take this really pretty champagne-y colour and I'm going to use my finger because I don't really have that good of a brush for this. That's really decent pigment, like, I'm not going to lie. I feel like metallic eyeshadows are always better on your fingers. That's a really decent pigment for a £4 palette. Then I'm just going to take the silver colour and kind of use that as like a brow highlight and an inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to drag some of that lighter brown colour underneath my eye. That is really pretty. I'm super happy with that. They blended out really nicely, and the metallic ones are quite pigmented. Like, I would use this. I'm definitely going to use this palette again. This is really nice for a cheap palette. So obviously you get palettes with eyeshadows more pigmented, but for £4, this is definitely worth it. So I'm going to do my other eye and then I will jump onto mascara. So then I picked up this mascara, so this was £2 I think as well. This is the False Lash Effect Extreme Length Definition and Volume Mascara. So this is just black and the packaging actually looks really nice. And I looked at the wand and it looks quite nice and thick. I am not going to curl my lashes because I feel like I don't do that with all mascara, so I want to give it a fair test. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. Honestly, that's really lengthened my lashes and like it's volumized them a bit, but it's more like lengthened them. For the price of this mascara, it's done extremely well, and I kind of, if you're looking for a cheap mascara, I would definitely recommend this. So for lips, I picked up one product, and it's this Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon, and it doesn't say the shade, but it's in this gorgeous pink colour, and I thought I would just try this out. It's such a pretty colour. Like, this is the kind of colours that I would go for. Ooh, it smells really nice. It smells like cake, like really sweet. Okay, this is super nice. This glided on so well. It's super pigmented, and this was like £2 as well. So overall in this video, I have realised that the eye products are really good. Like, if you're going to buy products from Primark, I definitely recommend the eye products. So from the mascara I use to the palette and the eyebrow pencil. Also the lip crayons are really nice. I really want to pick up some more colours because these are super creamy and pigmented and they glide on super well. For the face, I really did enjoy the blusher and the highlighter stick. I will definitely use them again. But the foundation and the contour stick and the powder, I don't think I'll be using again. Currently right now, my face feels super sticky and I've powdered it as well. And I think I can rub my face and it's just going to come straight off, and that's not what you want in a foundation. It also still feels super cakey, so I really didn't like that. So I don't really recommend that. And when I was putting on, it was quite heavy, so I'd kind of stay clear from that. The contour stick didn't really blend very well and it kind of left a harsh line. And as I said, the powder, it just really didn't do very much. Like, it didn't set the foundation in place at all, which is why it feels like it's just going to slide off. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! She makes me mad.